Hi guys and welcome to Simply Hike. Today I'm going to be going through the features of the Salomon Cosmic walking boot. Let's take a look, shall we? So obviously the first thing that you'll notice is that it's all made out of a synthetic material, which is obviously going to be great for obviously breaking in as well as breathability. Obviously the boot is Gore-Tex, which means it's nice and waterproof and breathable. The other obviously instant thing that you'll see, it's got a really nice high ankle support as well, giving you all the support that you need. You have a real nice solid toe box at the front there. Nice and tough at the front, but actually it's got a nice bit of flex on the actual inner part as well. And again, when it comes to walking in, you're not really going to notice it until you need it, which is going to be perfect for scrambling. And again, that works really nicely with the heel part as well. Nice and solid, but nice and comfortable as well. Now, the other really nice feature about this boot itself is this structure on the side here. Now, this enables the actual boot itself to give you a really nice grip and a really nice feel. So kind of once you've bedded the boot in a little bit more, it's going to fit your foot very nicely. To be fair, after a couple of months of wearing this boot, wouldn't surprise me if it feels like a nice pair of slippers. Right, let's take a look at the actual entry point now. So if I just undo the laces. It's always a bit tricky to do when you've not got them on your feet. There we go. So instantly you will see it's a nice wide entry point. So if you have a wider foot, this is definitely a boot to look into. Yet again, if you want to wear a thicker sock as well, it's going to, enable you to take the boot on and off a lot more easier at the beginning of the hike as well as at the end of the hike as well. That's going to be a real nice key feature with that. Yet again, you've got really nice padding as well. So it's going to be nice and comfortable. That's pretty much throughout the whole inner part as well as on the tongue there. Yet again, the tongue itself is all connected as well, so the waterproofing is going to keep your foot nice and dry. But the real key section really with the top part of the boot is the eyelet system here. Obviously you've got the 3 eyelet system so you can adjust accordingly, but what works really well with the Salomon, if I can do it on the side, is this locking lace here. Now what that means, you can have this part section of the boot nice and loose, but then also you can really tighten up this section of the boot, or vice versa. You can have that tight and then you can have that nice and loose. Basically means you're going to get a really nice feel and a really nice fit with this walking boot. So that's pretty much the top part. Let's take a look at the sole now. Now, I know what you're saying right now, this sole, that looks really familiar. It's actually based on a motorbike. So yet again, it works really well with the different variations of grooves and the variation of depth. Yet again, you've got a really nice depth in the actual back part as well, which means if you really want to dig the back part of your boot in, you can so. And yet again, no matter what sort of terrain, it's going to give you all the grip that you need. Yet again, if you work at the system here, it splits up in the middle. Now that's going to give the boot, just do this, a nice bit of flex. So the actual sole itself is going to move really well with your foot. Almost feels like a natural sole rather than your actual foot itself trying to go in against the sole. The sole itself is going to work with the various pressure points that you walk, because obviously everyone walks differently. This is a fantastic boot from Salomon, and for any more information please visit us at simplyhike.co.uk.